Hey guys, welcome back. Many people think that baking is very difficult and has too many details, but it doesn't have to be. Baking can also be fun. My 3 ingredient Oreo cake is a very simple process where you enjoy cooking with it. It's also very delicious and very comforting to eat. So let's get cooking. Oreos are a favorite in everybody's house and not just my house. Oreo used to make milkshake, they used to make fudge, they used to make ice creams, but this one is a very simple way of making a cake, a very instant cake. Basically, all you do is you have a piece of Oreo, a cookie, and with a knife, you just open it up. What I'm going to do here is I want to have the whites which are separate from the biscuit. So I'm going to transfer all the whites onto one side and all the biscuits onto one side. And the reason for that is I'm going to use this base of the Oreo, the dark brown part, to make it into a crumble. I'm going to powder it. So for that I have a rolling pin and I've got a plastic bag. Very easy. And all I'm going to do is basically transfer the cookies into a plastic bag. And then with the rolling pin, all you do is try and crush it into a powder. There, the Oreo has been crumbled into a powder, a coarse powder. Now this will form the base for the cake. Once that is done, transfer all the Oreo crumbs into a bowl. I'm going to keep a little bit for a garnish. Keep it for the garnish. And in this, I'm going to add baking powder. I am going to add the white cream part of the Oreo. Now because I've taken this all out, I've taken the cream out, it is easier to then make it into a powder. Otherwise it does not, the biscuit doesn't become into powder because the cream sticks together. Mix this all together, and in this goes in milk. Put a little bit first. And I want to make it into a batter. So literally it's like an instant Oreo batter. I haven't put all the milk, just 3/4 of it, just to make sure it mixes well. And if I need to add more, I will add more. Because the milk has gone in, it swells up the crumble and makes it slightly thick. Mixture is nice and smooth, so it's ready. Now this is going to go into a greased bowl. So I have a glass bowl in which I have actually added a greaseproof paper or a butter paper and put some oil and put it all together. So the oil basically makes the bowl non-stick, and when you cook it on the greaseproof paper, it's very easy to demold the cake once it is cooked. Now all the batter goes into the bowl. Generally what we do is once the batter is made and we put it into the mold, then we put them into the oven or a preheated oven and we bake it. But this one goes into a microwave. Yes, it goes into a microwave. You can have a microwave of 750 onwards, of 750 wattage, and it will cook for approximately 5 to 6 minutes till the cake is cooked. The cake is now ready, and I can see it has left the sides, and also there are cracks in the center, which tells you that the cake is actually now cooked and ready. It's too hot to demold and serve it. If I try and take it off, it will break. I'm going to let that rest for 4 or 5 minutes to settle down, and then I'm going to glaze it with some chocolate. The cake has cooled down, and as it cools down, it also shrinks a bit. And because it's cooked, it also leaves the sides of the bowl. I'm going to run my knife on the outside of the cake just to make sure it is loose. There it is. Then I hope it comes off. Oh yes, there it is. Look at that. Nice, rich chocolate Oreo cake. I'm going to peel off the paper. Very gently peel it off, so you don't want the cake to break. There we are. So the cake is done, and now for the chocolate garnish. For the chocolate garnish, I've got some chocolate which has been melted in the microwave, and all you do is just mix it up till it's nice and smooth, because it gets a very nice shine or a gloss to it. And you can either use melted chocolate, or you can do a chocolate ganache, which is equal part of chocolate and warm cream mixed together till it becomes like a flowing consistency. I like to have plain chocolate on its own because they're nice and rich. And all you do is just spread it on the top from a nice thick coating. Drizzle on the side is perfectly okay. Now once that is done, I had some leftover crumbs of the Oreo cookie. I'm going to use that to then garnish on the edges. I mean, you can put anything else if you like. You have any of the chocolate garnishes, or you want to put some berries, even that would work well. But this is a very simple 3-ingredient Oreo cake, so I'm sticking by with what I have. I also got a few chocolate caramel balls, which I just love. I love the color, I love the sprinkle, and just to sprinkle a few on the top, I think gives a very nice playfulness to the dish. Well, here you go. So there you have it, my very simple 3-ingredient Oreo cake. Very simple to make, and there is no excuse for you to not to try it at home. It requires minimum amount of effort, but what you get is maximum flavor. Make sure you try it at home, make it for your friends and family, and do not forget to tag me. So until next time, happy cooking.